The extreme heat has pushed the state's power grid to capacity in order to meet energy demands, and the margins will stay tight as long as the high temperatures remain. Fox's Lori Brown reports from Austin.
And it's only going to get worse over the next 4 or 5 days.
Ed Hers, energy economics professor at the University of Houston, says the price of energy Friday revealed just how tight supply is in Texas right now.
Prices are as high on a retail basis as more than 50 cents a kilowatt hour in the wholesale market. And keep in mind that for years, our wholesale price on that basis was not more than 3.5 cents a kilowatt hour.
If supply gets too low, it could be the first test to see if the state has learned how to execute rolling blackouts, unlike the February 2021 storm.
A rolling blackout of 30 minutes, 45 minutes, for a small portion of the grid could probably work okay. If it's handled judiciously and competently. But of course, a year and a half ago, we didn't have that.
In May, after several generators failed, the state asked people to turn their thermostats up to 78 degrees.
No, I haven't had that happen since President Carter was in office. And, that's not the way to run a grid, run the price up and provide less service. That's just like an old-fashioned monopoly.
The demand is expected to be so high over the next several days that ERCOT has asked the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality to allow discretion for generators to create more pollution if it means more power.
What ERCOT is asking is for the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality to allow some of these plants to burn dirtier fuel. And that may be necessary. Similar, in fact, to what the president has authorized, which is a summer without having the low emission gasolines being required.
Hers says people's concerns this summer are justified.
We saw in February of 2021, they weren't prepared. So it's, they have a real credibility gap. And I certainly hope that they've learned their lessons.
Lori Brown, Fox News.
And a reminder, the extreme heat has the city of Houston activating its heat emergency plan. That includes opening summer cooling centers throughout the weekend and into tomorrow. We have video from some of those centers yesterday. Today, some multi-service and community centers have extended hours from 2 until 6 p.m., so another 20 minutes now. They include Acres Home and Southwest Multi-Service Centers, as well as Tidwell and the Hartman Community Centers. The Downtown Library will also open its doors today as a place for the community to cool down. We have a full list of cooling centers open this weekend as well as tomorrow on our website, fox26houston.com.